Okay. Here we go.
Nobody's here.
Where? Up here. There's gotta be more. That's it? Really?
That was it.
I didn't check the sarcophagi back here.
So while you're checking, it's a great thing for me to say that the developer confirmed, as I've been telling you, that they've been making sure that there are enough keys on every level for every chest.
Okay. Well, I mean, I still have
and door.
Cool. All right.
So in the beginning there may not have been, but now they've made sure that there is.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't, unless they got trapped below like an area where you couldn't even interact with them.
Oh, well, there was a time
I got the skull.
Yeah, awesome. There was a time, I think, when keys were not dropped by enemies. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've been playing this game since it's, like the first day.
Yeah.
And I think there was a time where like keys were not always dropped by enemies so often.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And it was more like what you find. And we did have either dungeons where we couldn't find the key or dungeons that didn't have enough keys.
Definitely. We didn't go through some doors because we knew we'd need another key to open the chest in there, so there was no point in going in.
Right. Well, while I still think it's important sometimes, especially on a small dungeon, and especially when you don't find so many keys, I think it's important to conserve your keys. And there have been times when we've only had just enough keys, and if we would have opened the wrong door, or if we would have opened them, if we didn't open the mimic first, right, we would have lost that key.
Yep.
And I think that gives a great, little bit more dynamic puzzle, system to the game.
Well, you bring up an interesting point. You need to have enough keys for all the chests and an extra one if there's any mimics.
Well, that's why I like being able to spot the mimics, which they changed that. It's not so easy to spot a mimic.
Yeah, I mean.
But if you were able to spot the mimics, maybe that it wasn't a set thing every time. Maybe there were a couple of different subtle signs that you have to look for. Make it a little bit more difficult.
Try every single one, like pierce it, put the key near it, like watch it for a second.
Well, I think it'd be great if it was more about location.
Yeah.
Right? Like just kind of like, oh, this doesn't look right. Right?
Or
like right
it's
now.
Off center.
Right now the game is very AI generated, so like sometimes things don't look right. But if they were able to like, and it's like, oh, it's just an AI that made this room or made this thing or put this here, and that's okay.
But
if they were able to make
the mimics aren't that hard though. That's something like they're a surprise. But if you like every time I'm opening a chest, I pull out a hammer, and I'm
right. Well, we're waiting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but that's just because we're prepared. But if it was able to tell more easily which ones are mimics, then you would be able to be more scarce with leaving keys around because the player would have a better chance not to waste the key on the mimic.
Right.
There's that being said, on a hard level, I do think there should be less keys. Just sometimes where we have 9 keys and we've opened only 4 chests and that's it.
Yeah.
So I think, and we only play on hard. So I think it'd be nice if level 7 was notorious for having just enough keys.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're kind of used to it anyway, like you said, because we always play on hard, and also we were used to not having enough keys sometimes. So that's fair. So, which means that whole point wouldn't really affect much for us, unless we switch to a easier difficulty, trying out new strategies or something.
All right, well, cut that video because this looks like